Two drivers, same truck, same route, same load. One is logging 8.2 miles per gallon in their fuel book every week. The other is logging 11.1 miles per gallon. Both trucks say Peterbilt on the door. Both have the EPIQ badge. Both have the PACCAR MX-13 engine. The difference between their fuel economy is not the truck. It is 5 specific operational and specification decisions that the 11.1 driver made and that most 8.2 drivers have never been told about specifically enough to change. This channel has published the financial model at every fuel economy number from the Cascadia's 7.6 to the EPIQ's NACFE documented 11.5. The numbers show what the fuel economy difference is worth. This video shows you how to close the gap between where you are and where you could be. The EPIQ package includes advanced aerodynamics, full chassis fairings, ground skirts, and the Apex powertrain, leading to up to a 10% improvement in fuel economy over standard. Low rolling resistance tires paired with the PACCAR MX-13 engine and the SmartTire Pressure Monitoring System contribute significantly to fuel savings. Balkamp Inc. The EPIQ package is the starting point, but the package alone is not what produces 11.5 miles per gallon. The package produces the potential. What you do with it produces the result. These are the 5 specific things that separate the driver at 8.2 from the driver at 11.1 in the same EPIQ. Number 1. Speed. The result is consistently high miles per gallon. A new interactive driver coaching system is designed to help drivers stay focused on good fuel economy practices. Truckers' news. The single largest variable in the fuel economy of any aerodynamic Class 8 truck is highway speed. Not the most dramatic, not the most exciting, the largest. Aerodynamic drag increases with the square of velocity. This means the drag force on your truck at 70 miles per hour is not proportionally more than at 65 miles per hour. It is significantly more. The specific relationship produces approximately an 8 to 9% fuel economy difference between 65 and 70 miles per hour for a well-spec'd aerodynamic Class 8 truck. For the EPIQ at 70 miles per hour, logging 10 miles per gallon, dropping to 65 miles per hour, produces approximately 10.8 to 10.9 miles per gallon in the same truck, on the same road, with the same load. That single change, 5 miles per hour, is worth between $800 and $1,400 per year in fuel savings at 125,000 annual miles and current diesel prices, without touching anything else on the truck. The driver at 65 miles per hour, consistent with predictive cruise control, engaged is extracting the aerodynamic efficiency that the EPIQ package was engineered to deliver. The driver at 75 miles per hour is buying an aerodynamic truck and then operating it in the aerodynamic drag regime that partially defeats the engineering investment. The EPIQ's predictive cruise control is specifically designed to manage speed relative to terrain, slowing slightly on uphill grades, to manage fuel consumption, and coasting, where legal, on downhill grades, to recover kinetic energy. Predictive cruise control, with neutral coasting, accounts for an additional 3% fuel economy improvement, according to Peterbilt's engineering documentation. SlashGear. 3% of 10 miles per gallon is 0.3 miles per gallon. At 125,000 annual miles and current diesel prices, approximately $1,200 per year in fuel savings from activating and using the predictive cruise control system that is already in your truck. Number 2. Tire pressure. Low rolling resistance tires paired with the SmartTire Pressure Monitoring System contribute significantly to these fuel savings. Balkamp Inc. The EPIQ's SmartTire Pressure Monitoring System exists for a specific reason. Tire pressure affects rolling resistance in a way that directly compounds into fuel economy at every mile. A tire running 5 psi below its optimal inflation pressure increases rolling resistance by approximately 1%. Across all 18 tires on a loaded tractor-trailer combination, 5 psi low in multiple positions produces a measurable fuel economy reduction that accumulates daily. The industry standard calculation is approximately a 1% fuel economy reduction for every 10% drop in tire pressure below optimal. For the 579 EPIQ running steer axle tires at optimal 110 psi and drive tires at 100 psi, a single steer tire at 100 psi and 2 drive tires at 90 psi represents meaningful rolling resistance increase that shows up as reduced fuel economy without any driver awareness that anything has changed. The SMTPS system alerts the driver when any tire in the combination drops below threshold, not just the tractor tires, but the trailer tires, when the trailer is equipped with compatible sensors. The driver who maintains full inflation across all tires using the system's alerts is capturing fuel economy that the driver who checks tires only at pre-trip inspection is losing on every loaded mile where tire pressure has dropped since the last check. The specific fuel economy impact of optimal versus suboptimal tire pressure for a fully loaded EPIQ on a highway run has been measured at 0.2 to 0.4 miles per gallon in controlled comparisons at 11.1 miles per gallon target. That is the difference between 10.7 and 11.1. Number 3. Trailer gap and aerodynamic integration. Peterbilt engineers reduced as many drag-inducing open spaces as possible on the EPIQ. A new roof fairing bridge dramatically reduces the gap between the tractor and trailer, standard tandem wheel covers, a new bumper air dam directing air onto trailer side skirts. Truckers News. The EPIQ's aerodynamic effectiveness depends on the trailer, not just on the tractor. The roof fairing bridge that reduces the tractor-trailer gap functions at its designed efficiency only when the trailer height matches the tractor roof configuration. A low-height trailer with a 32-inch gap between the tractor roof and the trailer front panel is not capturing the gap management efficiency that a properly matched trailer height produces. The driver who specifies or selects loads where the trailer height closely matches the EPIQ, tractor's designed aerodynamic profile, and who requests or specifies side skirts on the trailer is operating the tractor-trailer combination as an integrated aerodynamic system. The driver who hauls whatever trailer gets backed up to the dock without regard to trailer height or aerodynamic specification is operating the EPIQ tractor alone, without the trailer-side aerodynamic contribution that the system was designed to capture. This is not always within the owner-operator's control, but it is within their awareness. The driver who understands that a 32-inch gap to a non-skirted trailer reduces their fuel economy by approximately 2 to 4% is the driver who can make load selection decisions with that information, accepting loads with better trailer specifications when the rate differential makes it worthwhile. Number 4. RPM management and downspeeding. A unique through-shaft design optimizes power flow in the forward-rear axle for maximum efficiency and minimum oil churning losses, resulting in a 1% fuel economy improvement. Fleet Equipment Magazine. The PACCAR MX-13's optimal fuel consumption operating range is the specific RPM band where the engine produces the power required for current road speed with the lowest fuel consumption per unit of work performed. Modern diesel engines with high-pressure common rail injection and variable geometry. Turbochargers have specific efficiency islands, RPM and load combinations where fuel consumption is minimized. The EPIQ's transmission is specifically calibrated to keep the MX-13 in its efficiency island at highway cruise. Predictive cruise control with neutral coasting actively manages this by, on downhill grades, disengaging the drivetrain and allowing the truck to coast rather than engine brake, preserving the momentum kinetic energy that engine braking would convert to heat. The driver who manually overrides the transmission downshift decisions, who holds a lower gear when the transmission wants to upshift, or who uses engine braking more aggressively than the terrain requires, is working against the calibration that PACCAR engineered into the system. The transmission upshift decisions are based on specific fuel economy optimization algorithms. The driver, who trusts the system and allows it to manage gear selection in its designed mode, is capturing the efficiency that the calibration produces. Number 5. Idle time. Idle fuel consumption for the PACCAR MX-13 is approximately 0.6 to 0.8 gallons per hour at low power idle, the idle that maintains cab temperature, battery charge, and systems operation while the driver is in the sleeper. At 0.7 gallons per hour and current diesel prices of $3.78 per gallon, 1 hour of unnecessary idle costs $2.65. For the driver who idles 2 hours per operational day above what an EPIQ or battery system would provide, that is approximately $1,950 per year in idle fuel cost that disappears from the fuel economy log. The EPIQ's documented fuel economy numbers are achieved by trucks that minimize idle time through EPIQ operation, battery HVAC systems, or the specific driver discipline of pre-cooling or preheating the sleeper before the rest period and relying on thermal mass during the rest period rather than continuous idle. The driver who adds an EPIQ to an EPIQ with a total EPIQ fuel consumption of approximately 0.2 gallons per hour versus the main engine 0.7 saves approximately 0.5 gallons per hour during rest periods. At 8 hours of rest per operational day, at 250 operational days per year, 1,000 gallons per year in reduced idle fuel consumption. At $3.78 per gallon, $3,780 per year in idle fuel savings. That is the difference between 10.7 and 11.1 miles per gallon in the documented fuel logs of many EPIQ operators. Not highway speed, not trailer aerodynamics, idle time reduction. Here is the complete picture. The 5 variables that separate 8.2 from 11.1 miles per gallon in the same EPIQ are speed discipline at 65 miles per hour with predictive cruise engaged, in tire pressure maintenance using the SMTPS system to hold all positions at optimal inflation, trailer aerodynamic integration through load selection awareness, and RPM management by trusting the transmission's upshift calibration, and idle time reduction through EPIQ operation or driver discipline. None of these require buying a new truck. None of them require expensive modifications. They require the specific operational knowledge that PACCAR built into the EPIQ package, and that most drivers never fully implement because nobody explained the specific connection between each decision and the fuel log number that appears at the end of the week. Peterbilt has made changes to the Model 579 EPIQ package that deliver an 8% fuel economy improvement for the 2018 model year. Predictive cruise control provides additional fuel economy improvements of up to 3%. Kenworth, the engineering is there. The system is designed to deliver it. The driver who knows these 5 variables and implements them consistently is the driver whose fuel log confirms what NACFE verified at 11.5 miles per gallon. The driver who doesn't know them is the driver at 8.2. In the same truck, If this channel gives you the operational knowledge behind the fuel economy number you chose, the EPIQ for, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what fuel economy you are actually logging right now in your 579.